Hallå och välkomna tillbaka till If My Heart Had Wings. Som vanligt som vanligt så var det jättelänge sedan jag spelade. Jag var så upptagen med annat. Typ spelat annat. Alltså det var nästan en månad sedan jag spelade det här. Jag har inte gett upp på det här spelet. Jag vill fortfarande spela klart det. Jag vet inte. Jag har väldigt många gånger liksom varit jättesugen på att spela det här. Men sen när jag väl kommer hem så bara, nej, jag orkar inte sitta här och läsa det här och spela in ett annat ställe. Men när jag inte är hemma så tänker jag hela tiden, vad mysigt det skulle vara att fixa lite te och sätta och spela If My Heart Had Wings liksom. Men, nu är vi här i alla fall. Och även nu så känner man ju så här, skulle vilja spela en så här Mario Hack istället. Men jag vet inte vad det är. Alltså jag har verkligen varit jättesugen på att spela det här när jag inte har spelat det. Det är jättekonstigt. As we began building the main wings, the storing club garage suddenly became very lively. Everyone carrying out their tasks was finding an outlet for their increased motivation. This also influenced things outside of the garage. For example, at lunchtime one day. Hey, what's the difference between glass mat and glass cloth? The size? Were there any other differences? The cloth is thinner, but it has longer fibers, so it's more resistant against pulling. Oh, that's right. The mat easier fits curved surfaces, so it's used for making things with complex shapes. So, glass cloth is more suitable for making the main wings then. They're big and flat, and also have to be durable. That's right. It's been like this recently. Habanero-san and Agaha... Habanero-san and Himari were having lunches together. Oh, Kotori was always reading an FRP. Vad fan betyder det? Flight Radio Protocol Manual. And if there was something she didn't understand, she was asking Himari. In her spare time, Himari was also studying thick technical books about glider construction she took from the garage bookshelf. She wouldn't read while eating a lunch though. Spending more time with... Jag vet inte vad som hände, jag fick världens... Så bara... När jag tittade över på Himari där. Det var som att hennes huvud var jättestort och som bara stack ut ur skärmen. Vad i helvete? Vad i helvete? Spending more time with Himari made Kotori much less detached from the class as a side effect. Jag tror fan hon börjar leva. Hon börjar leva. Nej, jag måste gå och lugna ner mig lite. Jag klarar inte det här. Vad ska man säga? Jag vet inte varför jag inte gjorde det här innan jag började spela in. Kanske det var smartare. Jag har inte... Okej. Nu har jag bytt till pyjamasbyxor och jag har satt på tevatten. Okay. Looks like she gets more and more chances to talk to classmates. Ansträngande. Gå till köket. Just like right now, when other girls were answering her questions. Hey, Minase, stop looking at the girls. I wasn't. I made a few friends from class as well and started having lunch with them sometimes. I wonder what they're talking about. When it comes to building the main wings, I was just helping a little, so it didn't really have much to do with me. Still, I was simply curious. Or rather, I'd like to chat with them about the glider too. Really now? You're kinda awesome, you know. Why? As soon as you transferred here, you started getting along with that Habanero-san. You even got close to Mochizuki-senpai, haven't you? Just by chance. Kotori had a rather stormy relation with the girls. However, the boys considered her distant and hard to approach. Her legs... Okej. Vad ska jag dricka för te? Vad hade ni valt i min situation? Jag har Russian Earl Grey, jag har något grönt te och jag har något mango te. Jag kommer ta det jävla Russian Earl Grey tror jag. Ni har inte direkt någon chans att rösta. Nu borde det inte bli några mer excursions här. Nu har jag mitt te. Så nu är det nog bara fritt fram och fortsätta spela spelet. Her legs, beautiful appearance, but above all, that "don't talk to me" aura must have been responsible for this. Just by chance, huh? If I didn't become the dorm mother, I also might have been referring to her as that Habanero-san by now. I was able to fit in the class so quickly only thanks to Himari. I gotta tell you this, we all envy you because of that too. What the hell, childhood friends? Well, even if you say that. This is a digression, but it seems that Himari was rather popular with the boys. Thanks to that, some of them are a little jealous of me. If the situation was reversed, I think I'd have been similarly envious. För jag är så jävla ytlig så jag bryr mig inte ett dugg om. Aha, maybe I should join the soaring club, du är inte välkommen. That's too bad, Robert. Oh, jo, tjena. You liar, you're hogging all the girls to yourself. Damn it. In one corner of the classroom, someone was sharpening a knife. What are you doing over there? In one corner of the classroom, Himari and company were enthusiastically talking about gliders. And we were getting excited with a typical high school boy conversation. Also typisk high school boys conversation. Jag vet inte, jag har aldrig varit en high school boy. Jo, det har jag. Jo, det har jag. Speaking of which, when I was at the all-boys school, these kinds of topics felt a lot more lonely. I'm glad I decided to transfer. Jag skulle fan aldrig kunna tänka mig att gå på en all-boys school. Men det känns som att man skulle bli så jäkla... Alltså... Vad ska man säga? Det känns som att man skulle bli så avskuren från samhället på ett sätt. That was an average day for me now. After school we were all heading to the garage and engrossing ourselves in the work we had to do. Himari is also in the robotics club, so she goes there on some days. She shows up at the soaring club afterwards. Then she checks with Kotori. Vänta, va? Jaha, then she checks what Kotori did that day, and that's no good. Or, well done. She criticized her work like that. And at last, the other day, gently, peel it off gently. Yeah. Oh, all right, it came off. And look at this. Kotori, having peeled the FRP plate. Ja, de har kanske har sagt vad FRP är för någonting. Är det här typ skumgummi-grejs i voice-skiten? Nu håller jag. All right, we did it. Wow! We all spontaneously struck a victory pose. The smooth curved surface was sparkling beautifully under the dim light inside the garage. This 200 by 40 centimeter board was one of the pieces that would become the main wings. The main wings were 8 meters long. Since making them from one piece would be very risky, they were made from smaller fragments that would be connected later with the duct tape. Professionellt gjort. Look at this, it's really smooth. You're right, this is very different from the ones I made. But won't the connection point become weaker? No problem. The place where they join is more layers, so it's actually even stronger. We have to polish and paint it, right? Once all are finished and connected. There's still a long way before they're done. The first piece was experimental to prove that the manufacturing process works. Now we'll be making a lot of similar boards. It's so smooth already. Does it really need to be polished? There's release... Vad fan är det jag har på foten? What the fuck? Jag hade plåster på foten, hur fan kom det dit? Okej, ska jag provsmaka det teet då? Jag vet redan hur det smakar, men... Vattnet var fan varmt. There's a release agent. Jag måste dra lite längre. Alltså, there's a release agent on the surface. If we don't clean it off, the paint won't adhere to it properly. Jag håller på att teabagga den här koppen nu så att det kanske blir lite mer smaksatt. While Himmer was explaining, she checked the surface of the board thoroughly. Yes, well done. Of course. I put a lot of effort into this. Whoa, Jesus! It really is well made, that's great! As we stood before the first result of our efforts and chatted among ourselves, we were all quite excited. Although our pace was slow, the construction was proceeding well. Sunday. Our end-of-term test will begin tomorrow, so all club activities have been stopped for the time being. If we secretly worked on the glider and got busted, we'd have been in trouble. We had to stick to the rules after all. That's why we were meeting at the garage on Sunday. The cicadas were annoyingly noisy. That's to be expected. It was midsummer already. Oh shit. Once the end of term exams are over, our long-awaited summer vacation will begin. Okay. Hej, Oikun! Wow, är hon utanför garaget? Jag har aldrig sett henne utanför garaget. Yeah, Amane-senpai? On my way to school, I heard Amane-senpai calling out from behind. That's unusual. Are you alone? I had some work at the dorm. The others couldn't wait, so they went ahead. Himari came to the dormitory early this morning. Then she and Kotori left together. Those two have been getting along well recently. I guess they finally opened up to each other, huh? Am I right? Now that you mention it, when it's just the two of them, they tend to have lively conversations, you know. Huh? About what? They're probably discussing glider-related things. They mostly talk about you. Gör de verkligen det då? Vad fan finns det att säga om honom? Och kanske bara jävlas. Really? I wonder what they're gossiping about. They're talking about that morning glory of yours. Eller vad det där saken nu heter. Ja. Jag läste det på Steam-sidan att det här spelet handlar om morning glory. De vill flyga igenom the morning glory. Jag läste det på Steam-sidan innan jag startade där. För Steam var inte redan nu, så jag är på att kolla på Steam lite. Jag ska köpa fandisken till det här, tänkte jag. Jag tänkte också köpa en annan version av det som heter Cross Channel. Som jag har spelat lite av förut, men på telefon en gång i tiden. Men jag ska köpa den på Steam nu. I guess must be some good for nothing shit chat. Want to know? Nah. Just knowing that those two are getting along is enough for me. Besides... we're really going there right now. Jesus, dude. What is it? Alltså jag önskar att jag kunde spela det här i min säng istället. Vilket kanske låter lite skumt nu efter att de visar den där bilden. Men jag önskar, alltså det hade varit så nice att bara kunna spela in det här. Bara typ ligga ner. För det är nog det jobbigaste. Varför vill spela in fler Wish Novels, men det är jobbigt att spela in Wish Novels för det är så jävla drygt att sitta framför datorn och läsa. Det skulle vara jätteskönt att bara kunna ligga ner, luta mikrofonen och bara ligga där och bara slappa och bara läsa. Det hade varit asnice. Jag borde fan fixa det på något sätt. Jag vet inte hur dock. Nothing. I just thought that it's the first time I've seen you wearing something different than a school uniform. Oh, this? Yesterday I returned home for the first time in ages. I went to help my dad with his job. You were helping your father? What kind of job does he do? He's an inventor. He invented... I don't know. Like something? På riktigt, jobbar han som en uppfinnare? An inventor? For a moment I imagined a middle-aged man wearing thick glasses and a white coat. He raised a strange voice while pouring chemicals into a test tube. A huge explosion followed. That would have been the case in Edison's era, anyway. Now it has become a proper profession. Vadå, på riktigt? På riktigt? Kan man jobba som en uppfinnare? Alltså jag fattar att det finns folk som uppfinner saker, liksom får patent på det, tjänar massa pengar, men vadå, bara rent allmänt, jag jobbar som en uppfinnare. Jobb som uppfinnare. 13 jobb inom uppfinnare hittades. Va? Det finns uppfinnare som lediga jobb. Vadå barnskötare? Viss tid barnskötare 75%. Är det en uppfinnare? Va? Okej, nu är jag inne på jobbsafari. Jobbsafari. Uppfinnare. Är du vår nya barnskötare? Va? Okej, det är en förskola som heter Uppfinnaren tydligen. Okej. Det kan jag väl köpa. Mjukvarutestare. Konstruktör, beräkningsingenjör, produktutvecklare. Ja, alltså om det handlar liksom... Är du en uppfinnare, visionär, drömmare eller rent av ättling till Leonardo da Vinci och lever för att utveckla framtidens produkter och tjänster? Får du dina bästa idéer till och från kaffemaskinen? Och det var enda beskrivningen. Operativ inköpare, kreativ säljare. Alltså det verkar ju mest ha med liksom IT att göra. Jag vet inte om man ska kalla det uppfinnare då. Jag vet inte alltså. Det kanske är det han jobbar som, vad vet jag. Jag menar, vi kan ju trycka på enter och se vad hon säger. Wait a second. She said she's been home for the first time in ages. Does that mean that she usually lives alone? I couldn't help but wonder, but there might be some family issues, so it wasn't difficult to ask. Ja, fast samtidigt hon tog upp det själv, så fråga på det. It's not just Kotori and Himari. I've been having fun these days too, you know. What do you mean? The club activities. Everyone's been great. Himari has a knack for building things. She's quick-witted and has a wide range of knowledge. Kotori is patient and keen. I think she wants to fly more than anyone. She wants that morning glory. Aoikun, you are doing a good job bringing those two together, and you're already better than me with flying in the simulator. If they heard you talking about them like this, I'm sure they'd have been overjoyed. Kanske. You think so? Well, yeah, I guarantee it. The reason why everyone could do the best without hesitation was because such an amazing person as Mochizuki Amane was here. Senpai brushed up her long hair. A nostalgic smile appeared on her face, as if she was reminiscing about something. Och det ska jag fan köpa på Steam också. Slime Rancher. Jag har velat spela det så länge. Jag har spelat det på, PlayStation Now. Eller PlayStation Plus heter det väl bara nu för tiden. Det ingår väl där också. Slime Rancher borde vara extra pris på. Ja, extra pris. Sen vill jag köpa Outer Wilds också. Outer Wilds har jag velat spela så länge. Senpai brushed up her long hair. A nostalgic smile appeared on her face, as if she was reminiscing about something. Det var därför jag tänkte på smile, för att smile slime. Ja. Ever since you guys came here, it's always so lively, you know. It's like I went back to time when Isuka's been there. Jag vet fortfarande om hon är, men okej. Again, Isuka-san. The person who were stealing my girl from me. The person who wrote the flight log. What sort of person was she? And why did Amane-senpai always talk about her in the past tense? I want to do another test flight soon. Hamane-senpai said that anxiously, while gazing up at the huge columns of clouds silently soaring through the distant sky. Hi. Oh, no. One more time. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, I'm here now. Hi! Jag kan inte skrika för klockan är väldigt mycket. Klockan är 11:20 en torsdag kväll. Jag tänker inte sitta här och skrika då. Hi. Huh? You're alone, Kotori? When I entered the garage with Hamane-senpai, Kotori was sitting alone, looking bored in front of the air conditioner. If you're looking for Himagi-san, one of the members of the robotics club called her and she went out. To the robotics club? Recently, Himari had been coming to the soaring club more often than to the robotics club. Could that be the reason why they summoned her? What? Summoned her? Oh my god. The girl who came to get her had a really serious expression. Okay, said Kotori sluggishly. She looked like she didn't even want to think about it. Just then, Himari returned. I'm back! Yo, what's up? You could call by the robotics club or something? Yeah? Alltså min skärm är smutsig på precis rätt ställe så det ser ut som att hon har hennes lilla mun här. Det ser ut som att det är en liten mun här också så bara whoop, whoop. Det ser jättekonstigt. Is something wrong? There's a little problem. Do I really should be happy about it? Jag hoppas att ni ens ser min mus nu. Nej, ni ser inte ens musen. Okej. Det var ingenting. Har jag stängt av så att man inte kan se musen här? Jag antar det. Oh, but considering my senpai's feelings, maybe I shouldn't. What happened? For a little while, I'll have to devote myself to the robotics club. Huh? Nani? What do you mean? She means she'll have to devote herself to the robotics club. Wow, vad är det för låt? Den har jag inte hört förut. Kan vi bara lyssna på det ett tag? Dricka lite te. Den låter lite funky alltså. Jag har inte hört den här förut. Jag tror det är en ny låt. Släpptes nog för bara några veckor sedan. Nu är teet perfekt. Nice. Jag älskar te alltså. Just for a short time, could I be allowed to take a break from the club? That's fine, but you said a little while, but how long is that? Oh, you see, it's a little while. It's not a long while, it's not a... Until the start of summer holidays, at the earliest. At the latest, up until the Obon festival. That's about halfway through our summer holidays, you know. You know... It's the qualifying round for the robotics contest, isn't it? Himari nodded. We, the underclassmen team, were supposed to be just the reserve team, so we didn't expect to participate, but it seems there was a problem with the senpai's team robot. Since they won't make it in time now, it's been hurriedly decided that we're going to enter instead. The robotics club was really popular. Och kolla, nu kan jag återigen bitcha, eller snacka om visual novels som jag gillar. Jag har sagt det här förut, min favorittyp av visual novels är visual novels där man väljer en route och sen så är man med den personen bara. Inte som den här visual novelen verkar vara. Där det liksom är att alla personer samlas i en hög och så är man med alla hela tiden. För att oavsett vilken route du väljer så kommer du träffa alla hela tiden mer eller mindre. Hade det här varit liksom en visual novel som inte var så, ja då hade hon kunnat lämna och sen går jag ner hennes route. Ja då kommer jag liksom börja bygga med henne och mer eller mindre glömma bort den här klubben. Men nu kommer det väl inte vara så. It had many members and they were divided into several teams, each trying to build a robot that will meet the requirements of this year's contest. According to Himari, while underclassmen were helping the seniors with their work, they also practiced making their own robots. However, that was only practice. Helping the seniors was the priority. It seems that usually they didn't have enough time to finish their own robots, but this year, Himari got really fired up and said they'll somehow manage to build an operational one. When the problem occurred with the senpai's team robot, they were no longer able to enter the contest. It was decided that Himari's team would participate instead. So, what about making the main wings? I won't have time to work on them personally. But I'll be showing up once I'm done with robotics club, so could I ask you to work on them, Hibari-san? Hibari-san. Impossible. If I'm all by myself, then I'll help too. If the main wings aren't completed, piloting practice will be meaningless. Ja, ni kan inte flyga utan vingar, eller am I right? Yeah, sorry. I'm really sorry. Well then, I have to head back now. Himari made her apologies and left the garage. The garage interior became deathly silent. What's with this girl? She just says whatever she likes. It can't be helped. She was a member of the robotics club from the start, you know. But things were finally going so well. Senpai, while Himari is away, I'll be helping Kotori. Huh? Oh yeah. Senpai? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's do so. Himari-senpai said absent-mindedly. Then she returned to her usual position, sitting in front of the drawing board. Afterwards, she didn't say a word anymore. Okay. Drama. Whoa. What is going on? On the first day of the first term exams, the fine weather we'd had for the last few days changed into an unbelievable heavy rain. Jason! 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 This would be my first exam since I'd come to this school. I didn't hate studying, so I felt quite confident. However, specialist subjects were rather troublesome because I didn't even know what kind of questions I should expect. Okay, time's up! Put down your pencils! The answer sheets were collected. That's the end of today's exams. Go straight home, don't play about. You have exams tomorrow too. That's what the teacher said, but I had brought my lunchbox. Ja, jag skulle leka med maten nu alltså. Eller vad menar han? How did you do, Himari? So, I guess. I was no good. I'm betting it all on tomorrow's English exam. I'm no good at English, but I'm speaking English all the time, you know. While Himari was chatting with her classmates, as usual, she put her bag on her shoulder and left the classroom with them. Jävlar, vad är de för automatiska dörrar? Framtidsakademin här alltså. Himari? I followed her out to the hallway and called out. A war cry echoed through the corridors. Himari! No! No! You! Don't let me eat alone. Going home already? Yeah, there's something I need to do. How about you? I'm gonna swing by the garage. Jag läste det som karate först. What? I see. Himari, you know... Himari, what are you doing? Sorry, you go ahead. What is it, Aoi? No, nothing. See you. Okay, do your best on tomorrow's test too. She said this jokingly and chased after her friends while waving her colorful orange umbrella, accidentally hitting someone in the head. Oh, aren't you going with her? Whoa, oh, it's you, Mabo. Huh. It doesn't matter whether we return together or not, you know. Yes, it does matter. Weren't you guys sticking together all the time lately? You were getting clingy to the point where it makes me feel sick. We're not getting clingy. You are! Yes, you are! You said it yourself about that something club or whatever. Oh, what are you sulking about? You haven't joined us. Huh? Who'd want to hang out with you guys? Poo-poo! Don't spit in the hallway. It's gonna Anyway, I thought it was weird. After all, you confessed to him in the past and got rejected, right? I stiffened reflexively. How do you know about that? I heard it from Himari. Why that little? Despite that, you're hanging out again. That's definitely unnatural. I'm saying this as someone experienced with romance. You know, I think you're misunderstanding something. That was back when we were kids and... Huh? Kotori, how long have you been there? I don't know, I didn't hear anything. After throwing this terribly easy to see through denial, she escaped down the hallway at the top speed in her wheelchair. Mabo, you asshole! Nej! Jag kan inte skrika! Klockan är mycket! See you around, douche! Hey, hold it! Masatsugu skipped away as I tried to retaliate. And that's when my life ended. Hej, Kotori. Hej, Kotori, jag har någonting jag vill berätta. Men exakt vad jag vill berätta får vänta till nästa avsnitt. Tack för att ni har tittat. Ni får ha det bra. Hej då.